The danger of the valley. What do I mean when I say valley? The valley is considered a low place. And so for us, the danger of when we are in places of disappointments, places of depression, we have to be very careful on the decisions that we make in places when we are either depressed or lonely, all those low places, the dangers of those low places when our life, if somebody have passed, we've just gone through a broken relationship or in the midst of something of that nature, we have to be very careful with the decisions that we make in low places because those decisions comes with a cost, and that's what we got to understand. And when we make those decisions in low places, a lot of time we don't consider the cost, nor do we consider the consequences. And my brothers and my sisters, that could be a very dangerous place. I was reading Judges 16, and there's a man named Samson, and it talks about Samson being in the valley and he met a woman named Delilah. And he fell in love with a woman named Delilah. And like I said, we have to be careful with those things that we fall in love with during our low places. If I be honest with you, my relationship with food came because I was in a low place. And now every day I'm fighting to lose weight and to change the way that I think about food so that I can become more and more healthier. But it's a battle all because something that happened when I was in a low place. And it's not just food. Like I say, it could be people, it could be debt because we can obtain vehicles and things of that nature when we're in low places. And a lot of times when you're vulnerable, you are not seeing clear enough to make a good decision. And that's what happened to Samson because he was in a low place, in a valley, and he fell in love with something of the valley, didn't know that the enemy was using that thing to come against his very life. And a lot of times that's what the enemy do to us. He used those things that we connect with in the valley to try to ruin our life, to try to break us down financially, spiritually, relationally. And if we are not careful, we will fall into those situations and we'll be wondering what's going on. But it's because of what you connected to when you were in your valley, when you were in your low places. And in this story, ultimately, the valley cost Samson his life. And for me and you, I don't want that to be our end. I want our destiny to be what God has set for us. And I don't want us to have to die to accomplish that. So this morning, I'm encouraging you, be careful of the decisions you make when you're in a low place. Understand that every decision comes with consequences. And if you don't understand the consequences, if you have not counted the consequences, the Bible tells us to count the cost before you start building something, before you start building relationships, before you start, you know, connecting two different things, whether it's houses or cars or things of that nature. Count the cost first. And if you'll do that, then you'll manage your consequences and you'll live the life that God has for you. This is your brother the Phoenix saying good morning, God bless, love you, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.